All right, let's dive right in. If you're a business owner in Mohave County, you already know the deal. The competition isn't just the shop next door, right? It's the blazing sun, it's the heat, it's that constant stream of people going by. So think of this explainer as your playbook. We're going to talk about how to make your storefront absolutely impossible to ignore and turn those folks just walking by into actual customers.
Just 3 seconds. Seriously, in that harsh Mohave County sun, that is all the time you've got. And believe me, that first impression, it's the whole ball game. I'm talking about that split-second decision a tourist makes on McCulloch Boulevard or a local in downtown Kingman. Do I stop or do I keep on walking? So yeah, we're going to make those 3 seconds count.
Okay, so your storefront, it has to do way more than just look pretty. It's got to perform under some serious pressure. We're talking about that intense desert light that can just completely wash out your colors and a mix of locals and tourists who need to know exactly what you're about, like right now.
You know, it really all starts from a distance. Long before anyone even gets to your door, you've got to grab their attention from clear across the street or the parking lot. So let's talk about how to make your business a landmark, not just another building that people walk right past. The #1 key here is clarity. Forget the mission statement on this sign. This is all about a simple, powerful promise. It's about solving a customer's immediate problem. You stick something like boat day snacks and ice fast right by your entrance, and boom, anyone heading to the lake knows exactly what you've got for them. Now, this part is so important. We're kind of getting into the science of visibility here. You know that beautiful beige sign that looked perfect on your laptop? Well, out in the Havasu glare, it just disappears. High contrast is a must. We're talking dark on light, light on dark, think navy on white. It's the only way to make sure your message is actually readable and not just some blurry mirage. Okay, here is a fantastic little test you can do, like right now. Seriously, grab your phone, pull up a picture of your storefront, and crank the brightness down to about 25%. Now stand up and walk about 60 feet away from it. Can you still read your sign? If the answer is no, well, then neither can your customers. All right, so you've snagged their attention from across the street. Awesome. Now let's zero in on your windows. I want you to think of them as your free 24/7 billboards. They are not a storage shelf for old products, okay? They should be like a tiny, curated gallery that makes somebody walking by stop dead in their tracks and go, whoa, what's going on in there? And look, to keep it from looking all cluttered, there's a really simple formula called the rule of 3. Don't just randomly toss stuff in the window. Instead, pick one hero item. Then add a supporting accessory to, build a little story around it. And finally, pop in a clear benefit tag. That could be the price or a cool feature. It just looks clean, it looks professional, and it actually tells a story. Look, your window has one job. Communicate one single idea fast. A simple message, something like gifts under $25, is so powerful. But a window that's screaming, new arrivals, big sale, we fix phones, open late, that's just noise. And you've got to remember this. If you feature everything, you feature nothing. Okay, let's recap. You've grabbed their attention from a distance, check. You've intrigued them with your window display, check. Now it's time for the final few feet. This is where we seal the deal, right at your front door. It's all about turning that curiosity into the action of actually walking inside. So let's look at a super common mistake. I see this kind of A-frame sign everywhere. Welcome to our store. We have many great items. Look, it's polite, sure, but it's totally useless. It's way too long, it's generic, and you know what? People learn to just tune it out. It adds zero value. Okay, now compare that to this. Cold brew and bagels, right here. 5 little words, but they're so powerful. Why? Because it's direct, it's specific, and it's actionable. It's not just welcoming people, it's offering them something they actually want. That's the kind of sign that gets people in the door, whether you're in Kingman or down by the river in Bullhead. The whole goal for your doorway is to make it effortless to come inside. You want to remove any friction. So your door needs to answer those basic questions instantly. When are you open? How can I call? Can I order ahead? A QR code is perfect for that. And then when they do take that first step inside, please don't overwhelm them. Have one single greeter feature, maybe a cool display of your bestseller, to draw them in, not just a wall of clutter. Okay, so a great storefront isn't something you do once and then forget about. It's not a project, it's a system. The real key to long-term success is all about consistency and making these small, smart upgrades that have a huge impact without, breaking the bank.
You know, nothing kills foot traffic faster than a storefront that looks exactly the same month after month. So you need a system to keep it fresh. A simple 12-week rotation is a fantastic way to do this. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Just line up your window displays and your A-frame message with what's going on: the season, a local event, a holiday. It keeps your regulars interested and shows everyone that you're on the ball. And listen, you do not need to spend a ton of money to look sharp. A simple vinyl band across your window with your tagline? So professional. A couple of inexpensive LED uplights pointing at your sign at night makes a huge difference. And honestly, just putting all your little paper signs into the same kind of frame, that's an instant, massive upgrade. Okay, are you feeling inspired? I hope so, because all this knowledge is totally useless if you don't do something with it. So let's wrap things up with a super simple, super powerful action plan that you can literally do in the next hour, and you will see results. Here we go. 4 simple steps. Number 1, walk over to your main window and take 3 things out. Remember, less is more. Number 2, rewrite your A-frame sign. Get it down to one bold, powerful message, 5 to 7 words, tops. Number 3, print out a QR code that links people to your Order Now or Book Now page and tape it right on your door. And finally, number 4, pull out your phone, snap 2 quick photos of your awesome new exterior, and upload them to your Google Business profile. Boom, done. So that really just leaves us with one last question. You don't need a massive renovation. You don't need a huge budget. You just need to start. So after everything we've talked about, I want you to ask yourself this. What is the one small change you're going to make today that will bring one new customer through your door tomorrow?